Hi guys, we have arrived here in Langkawi, Malaysia. We have just flown in from Penang and the flight was about 25 minutes. We came with Firefly, which is actually a subsidiary of Malaysia Air.
It was a very modern plane and it was quite a smooth fly. We had fantastic weather. However, this is the first time that we have actually returned to Langkawi after 18 odd years. The first time we stayed here, we were very young, in our early 20s. We stayed at this beautiful resort called, I think it was called the Muriati Bay Hotel. However, that's closed now and we will just have the memories.
This time around, we're staying at the Bayou Hotel, which is just south of the airport. We are waiting for our Grab driver, who is not too far away, so we will see you in a minute. Good morning. Today we have come to the Oriental Village, which is in the west coast of Langkawi, in the foothills, not too far via Grab from the airport. And from here we're going to do a little bit of shopping, get a coffee, and then this is our entry point into the Sky Cab, which is actually a cable cart right up in the mountains, which offers breathtaking views of the island down below.
Jeremy and I came here many years ago, around 18 years ago, and we are reliving our early 20s. We will be going through some of the stores that are here and also go up to the cable cart to have a look at the panoramic views of the island from above. Just reminiscing on the past, and we remember coming here when it was raining, and I remember this is where I bought my first pair of thongs, believe it or not. That is the shoes, the flip-flops, for those who think thongs are thongs. Something else, that's right. So I bought my first thongs here because before that I never used to wear them before. I used to wear sort of slide-on sort of shoes, and now I wear them all the time now. So that's a fun fact from this little visit here.
Alright, so we've purchased our tickets to go onto the Sky Cab and Sky Bridge, and it worked out to being around $57 for both of us, so it's actually pretty cheap. We are now waiting in the queue and we will head on up there and film from up above. So we've made our way up the cable cart and we are on the first platform, which has a viewing deck. Behind us there is a, they call it a cantilever, which is like a section which kind of juts out from the hillside. And that is actually not open yet, and if it is, they might be doing some renovations because no one's in there at the moment, but it's touted to being the longest one in the world. The views from down below are absolutely stunning. There's so much greenery and you can see a real panoramic of the island.
So the cable cut itself took around 5 to 10 minutes. It was beautiful views coming up. It was a little bit windy, but it was kind of refreshing because it is quite hot still. But nonetheless, very worth it. And let's continue on to the actual tour of this beautiful place here on the top of the hill.
So we are now en route to the Sky Bridge. It's connected by a small little loop in the rainforest, so it's kind of like a little rainforest walk. There's monkeys, lots and lots of steps, so I have to be very, very careful. And for me, because I broke my leg not too long ago, I still have a bit of trauma falling downstairs. So for now, we're just going to observe the monkeys, take refuge in the shade of the trees and make our way to the Sky Bridge to get some more photos and make lovely memories. So I am just walking on the suspension bridge and it just sways a little bit side to side. And there's actually some parts which are glass so you can see right through. And the views out here overlook all the way through to the islands of Thailand. It is really spectacular up here. And yeah, you just feel so small in the world sometimes when you're looking down below. Highly recommend. Absolutely beautiful.
So we have actually come down from the top of the mountain, and right now we are actually off to have lunch to a place right in front of the beach. That place used to be next to the hotel that we stayed the first time, so we'll see how we get there. We are going to walk there, of course, but we'll see what we find on the road.
We've made our way through to a beautiful little restaurant which is right here by the water, and probably about a 5-minute, maybe a 10-minute walk actually, I'll say, from the Oriental Village. This place is really cool. It's got some buffet food that you can have, or you can order from the menu. So we've ordered from the menu, and I have actually got a mango juice. Sebastian is taking refuge from the heat, and we've actually got a table just further down which is right on the water. It's a really nice spot. The wind is just lightly blowing and it is super relaxing here. What are you drinking?
This is a mango juice, no sugar, all natural. Tastes very nice and it's very refreshing in this heat.
Alright, our food has arrived. We've got noodles and some braised vegetables, and it actually smells really, really beautiful. Cannot wait to dig in, and this day could not be any more perfect. So we've come all the way below to the beach, which we could see further up from the viewing point. And this is actually the area where we were staying in last. So it's a little bit sad to see that our hotel is closed, but it actually makes for this beautiful secluded beach, which right now is only for me and Sebastian. Alright, so we've started another wonderful day here in Langkawi, and today we decided to do something different and hire a car. The car, we got it from the service desk here at the Bayou Hotel, and it has cost us 30 ringgits, which is around $10. And basically we're going to use this car to drive around the island today and get to some of those beaches that we can't get to with a Grab, because some of the island is a little bit inaccessible when it comes to Grab. You can get from the main town to those places, but then to return is the issue.
So this is the beach that will take us around the island today. So Jeremy and I this morning decided to actually hire a car and decided to actually drive through the island. And we had planned to come to the northern side of the island to some of the resorts that do have some sort of restaurants or beach sort of like restaurants at the beach, and they're all full. Apparently you need to have a reservation, so we were not able to go there. However, we have come across this very isolated beach called Skull Beach, which is full of rocks, but nonetheless you can see Thailand in the background where we are traveling tomorrow. So that's where we're looking forward to going to tomorrow, but we are going to keep driving south now. There is another beach further down, and apparently these are some of the nicest beaches in Langkawi, in the north side of the island where it's less developed. However, obviously you need a car, so we'll see what we find there.
So we've just ventured a little bit further down from where we were before, and we are now at Sandy Skulls Beach. So I think the other place we're at had a very similar name, but this is actually the Sandy Cove. And today it's really, really busy because there's a lot of people here celebrating a public holiday. Tonight is the Chinese New Year, and basically there's a lot of stuff that's closed today, so lots of people out and about just enjoying the public holiday.
So definitely this beach is more, it has a more local flavour. Lots of locals coming here with the families and having a picnic, so it's quite quaint.
Yeah, and right now everyone's cooking a barbecue, so you've got this smell of beautiful food all in the air. It's wonderful. Okay, so we've now made it to Scarborough Fish and Chips, which is here on the north side of Langkawi, overlooking the ocean. Our food has arrived, and we've got a burger, and I got some fish and chips because this is what this place specialises in. The view from out in the distance is through to Thailand, and then through to the Thai mainland as well to the side. A really good find here on the north side.
This seems to be the start of a very nice beach where the Four Seasons Hotel is located. So we'll have some lunch and then we'll keep exploring further down the beach.
We've now stopped into the beach called Pantai Ru, RHU, and we're just sitting here under the shade and taking intermittent dips in the ocean. The water is really beautiful. It's a nice sandy beach, and again this has got views out to Thailand, really relaxing, and another great spot to come on the north shore of Langkawi. Alright, so we have now checked out of our hotel, the Bayou Hotel. We had a comfortable stay and it wasn't too far away from everything. It was definitely made easier having a car yesterday. We have had a great time here in Langkawi, visiting sites that we saw way back 19 years ago and visiting new sites as well. So how do you feel about your stay?
It was definitely great being back here. We stayed in we chose to stay in a hotel that was not by the beach. So that in itself had some economic benefits, and the benefits as well is that you can actually travel anywhere in the island and get to visit different places, which is really good. And also the hotel that we stayed had a fantastic outdoor pool and very nice breakfast, and the breakfasts were very varied. One of the things that I found here was that a lot of the hotels that do have restaurants or cafes within their premises, you can't access them unless you're staying at the hotel. So that was a bit of a bummer, because yesterday we hired a car thinking, oh yeah, we'll go here, we'll go there. Sorry, you can't come in because you don't have a reservation here. So that was a bit of a bummer, but nonetheless, we had a fantastic time.
Yeah, I think the time of the year that we've come also coincides with the Chinese New Year. So there was a lot of tourists from China in particular. But tonight we are off to Koh Lipe and really looking forward to heading out and seeing Thailand. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in Thailand.